sorry I haven't had a stream for like a week. Things kind of sucked last week. There's just a lot of things happening, and especially work related. So I had to finish doing a whole lot of the memorizing. I had to cut the incentive down a bit, but we will still have a blindfold incentive, just in a bit more of a cut down form. So, but progress is being made. I had a good birthday yesterday, and I just wanted to enjoy that, so I didn't play too much yesterday. So we finished memorizing Self-Finish earlier today, so now we're just going to do a dry run of everything, and then we'll do a little bit of practice. So what's up, Turtles? What's up, Box? And I do mean everything because I have not played 1948, and I need to, and I have like a week to at least make it look somewhat plausible. So, why don't we go ahead and just get started with the showcase run, and we'll just take a dry run through everything, and go back and fix up whatever else we need. So, I'm gonna get this timer started. That's a problem. Oh, that would be so bad. This would be an absolute disaster. Turn that off. Thank you very much, Turtles. Hey, Regen. Yeah, I think this week will be okay. Even if it's somehow crap, I'm gonna have SGDQ next week and look forward to it. It's okay. Thankfully, birthday yesterday was nice enough. We had our community day at the arcade. Didn't really play much, and the conditions of the machines is not that great. But it's okay. It's nice to see people hang out. Just had a lot of nice food. Watched The Fifth Element. An interesting movie. Not my favorite sci-fi, but it was fine. So, all in all, a good birthday, a good way to kick off the second half of my 30s. Slid too forward. Thank you, Regen. It's just nice to be able to celebrate those kinds of milestones. And it's hard for me to really celebrate milestones as far as days go.
Level 16, level 19, level 18.
Because I don't work a normal schedule, so holidays like really mean nothing to me in general. So, but getting a day, like, for me, is nice enough. Let me just plan for that day. touch. Hi. Swap. Like 4 footwork mistakes there. That was pretty bad. Oh well, that's okay.
Absolutely perfect!
Yeah, Regan, I know how you feel. Because half the time, birthday for me falls on a work day just because I have a set schedule. So,
Level 8, level 19.
if it falls on like a work night for me, usually we'll just do something either the weekend after or the weekend before. Whichever ends up being more convenient. It's just less of a hassle than trying to plan stuff on the actual day if your actual day is kind of busy. Ooh, my right foot. Logan, thank you very much for the birthday, sir. Hope you've been doing well. Long time no see. Brain work. Come on, Zelo.
Unbelievable! You are the best!
Well, we get one shot at everything, so we just move on.
Stage.
That's okay. Just have to pay more attention. Oh, thank you.
Level 9, level 18, level 20.
I think it's fine. Like, I don't expect a whole lot of people to remember. Landed right on it. Nice. Landed right on it. Perfect. It's not something I do like with a lot of fanfare. It's a little bit of posting on social media, but that's about it. I'm sure somebody has them. They're probably already uploaded. See, I feel like Forgotten Vampire would be a lot more useful because it's two separate parts that are pretty dangerous on their own. Wow. Not playing great today. Hi, Sue. Welcome, sir. Ohio to you, too.
Unbelievable!
Alright, well, this hasn't been a good warm-up set, but that's okay. That's alright.
Game over!
We kind of expect stuff like this to happen, and that's okay. Let's move on.
Let's blow it up! New tunes! Difficulties on level 10. Level 21.
I had to think about what song I was doing next, and I remembered. My overall energy, like, my leg energy's okay right now, but my overall, like, mental energy's kind of out of it, so... We're just gonna see what happens here. Acceptable. Not great, but acceptable. Oh, I love Yolki as well. It's a great track.
Unbelievable! Here
It takes the idea,
Next stage.
runs with it pretty much the whole way through, and is incredibly successful with it. There's nothing to complain about from a riding standpoint.
Level 22.
It is one of the coolest charts in that range. And unfortunately, in a unfortunate turn, it also kind of overshadows the very good S20. You think about it at first, but when you actually do it, it's really not a problem. Because I also thought about that several times. The thing is, like, I don't want a whole lot of foot switch charts in Pump because it's really hard to make good foot switch charts in this game.
And machines with not new IO will suffer.
Yeah, that's bad too, but just in general, like, foot switch charts just aren't really that interesting as a whole for me. Like, we've seen what happened with Loki on double in XX. With the same thing in a half double configuration, it was honestly kind of jank and not very fun. Like, it was fine enough for a mission. It takes a lot of work to make good foot switch charts. Nice.
Absolutely perfect!
Well, here's the thing. Stepmania, this is like one of the few times Stepmania is actually better than K-Pump in terms of mechanics. Because Stepmania, with old IO, is still way better with debouncing your inputs.
Next stage.
You can foot switch still pretty consistently in the Western games.
Level 22.
I wouldn't even say it's goodness.
Level 23.
Like, I don't see the value in keeping old IO for the sake of keeping old IO. Drop it at this point. There's another good reason to drop old IO. People running old IO are probably running MK9s with specs that are like barely meeting the minimum for the game. I would much rather force everyone to get a new MK, one that's actually been built in the last like 7 years, and actually have a 100% functional machine. Hey Ellie, thank you sir, hope you had a good practice. Everyone say happy birthday to Ellie, because it's his birthday today. I know, we have like back-to-back birthdays here. Go give him some love. And anytime, I'm going to fight the dark side of my mind. It was good until about 2/3 through.
Next stage.
I legitimately like this song now. I wasn't sure on it at first, but I actually really enjoy this one now.
Level 23. Level 1. Level 24 over.
I definitely will not deny that Kagutsu is worse though. Kagutsu is unfortunately pretty low on my list. This chart is also an acquired taste. I love this chart, but man, most people hate the crap out of this.
Wow, fantastic!
Not too bad.
Next stage.
Yeah, I cannot defend. I can somewhat defend EMS Part 1. Period 1 I can defend. I absolutely cannot defend Period 2. You're on your own for that one. You know, I have a 1-miss score on it twice. So, it's possible, but it's also really damn hard. There are enough players, especially those that come from other music games, who are playing world music, especially BMS licenses. That and Hardcore Autonomy among US dedicated players is pretty big. I don't mind having some Hardcore Autonomy, but I would like to scale that back along with the BMSs. Alright. That's a PB somehow. Okay, sure.
Wow!
I don't understand how, but okay.
That's respect.
I'll take it.
Game over.
Thank you. Yeah, that was unexpected. Glad I didn't give up. I'm not gonna have a chance in a week and a half, anyways.
No.
What? Oh yeah, you absolutely can. I encourage that actually. Like, I can tune out distractions. Hype them up. Yeah, hype it, hype it. Like I've said, this is a pump concert event. We are known for being loud, especially internationally. I want you to hype them the fuck up. No, like fuck, hype them up. Get them going. Especially on a song like that. Get them going.
Difficulty zone to level 17.
I want this to be exciting. Because this is a game where we are known to be loud. I want people to be loud. I do not need much sound to do what I need to do. Because
No,
this.
it's not my question. My question is GDQ stuff okay with that?
Yes! Yes! They have people hype up the crowd all the time.
Okay.
Hi, audio. The theme is stuff I like in general. That's really the only theme. I don't want to play with a blindfold right now, so we're going to turn on NS, which will be the next best thing. So the next 3 songs will be blind, basically. So this will be the first donation incentive. Perfect. Good. Yep, good. To do that in a mock set is good.
Next stage.
Eraser 3. Only if I were to put it in like 1x with a bunch of funny mods. Yeah, I've been playing the crap out of these to try and get them ready.
Level 17. Level 19.
That's the easy one. The other 2 were much, much harder to learn and to actually do, and I still fail them sometimes. No, the incentives will be separate. They'll both be open.
So it's because like last time the boss song was opened after the first incentive was met.
I don't remember having a double incentive.
Not for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like both of mine are going to be open. They should be.
when there was previous showcase for they had it staggered.
Well, mine will be open at the same time because it needs to be met. At least I assume so. It's not going to be my concern. Either I do it or I don't. I'm not going to worry about it. Anyways. Now the thing is, casuals don't know that. Like, I know people know Beethoven virus, but casuals don't know that chart. I want to give something that'll appeal to them. And a song like this is just, honestly, a better choice. So good. Hard part. Okay, good. That's perfectly acceptable. My goal is to just not fail. Phoenix roll effects.
Unbelievable! You're the best!
I actually will be wearing a mask. Like, I will be wearing a blindfold. I have both
Next stage.
a sleep mask and a blindfold together that I tried on right before I started stream. And it feels like really snug and shouldn't be a problem. Because watching NS would not be very appealing to the audience because they can't see the chart. So it's best to like actually blindfold myself.
Level 9 to level 20.
Thank you. I am not playing Requiem as a blindfolded incentive, I'll tell you that much. It was already hard enough to do these 3 songs. I wanted to have 5 originally. Like, my original plan was to have 5 songs for blindfold, but I had to cut it to 3 because I just finished learning this today. And I have to leave in a week. So, that's fine. I think 3 is still enough to have people donate for.
That's enough, and that's probably as much as your brain can.
Yeah, as much as my brain can handle, because holy crap. Alright, well, let's see if I remember everything I practiced today. Good, got the blind opening. Got it. I didn't die. I need to fix that one part though. I didn't die.
Yeah, I knew you could do
I
it.
at least managed to get back in. I still need to like play that run out a bit.
Next stage.
Yeah, but
Few days to.
yeah, a few more days of this and I'll be okay. Like I said, I just finished learning this one today. It took me a week to do. Alright, turn NS off right now.
Level 20.
So,
Difficulty zone double.
this was also originally in my list. So you can probably guess why I needed to cut it for sanity reasons. Kind of glad this ended up being cut from the blindfold. That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt a little bit.
Wow, you're awesome.
Well, it was originally an Easter egg. No time. I don't want to add on more. What's up, Walter? But I don't want to add on more. I'm already strapped for time. What's up, Axel?
Next stage.
Anyways.
Shortcut.
Okay, and then after that,
Original. Difficulty
then
zone
thankfully
double. Level 23.
we'll be memeing less with this one. I say memeing less because this is kind of a meme in a good way. Like this one will be great. And it's not too difficult for me as long as I don't miss a lot of brackets. But there are a lot of brackets in this track. Also, this time I didn't have a billion beads of sweat dropping on the pad and slipping me up. That made it a lot easier. Yeah,
Game over.
this as well.
Your shirt is so bad.
Yep. But it feels good. It's not spraying off like the other one was. Alright, well, one last set to go.
I should probably advertise the score fully sweat
Right.
because he only has original shorts.
New tunes. Use your difficulty zone level. Voice remix.
Okay, so remember, heel kick both times at the very end. There's a very nasty section at the end that I have not really practiced much, but I looked at what I'm doing wrong, so I just need to keep it in mind. And there's no way to like cheese it because it's too far for the other foot. We're good on time though, like 15 minutes going into this with 4 songs left should be okay. So we have an hour for the main showcase and then 1948 will be an extra 5 minutes afterwards. Oh man. A, this hair out of my little mark is funny, and B, I keep gripping the bar really hard on Decadence, even though I've already gotten the PG. Well, most of this is a rest. We just need to just take advantage of the rests. I think that was one miss.
That was still a PB.
It was still definitely a PB. That is triple S plus as well.
Wow! New record!
Yeah, that's mobility right there. Good. I just whiffed a little bit in the end, but I didn't whiff so hard that I screwed myself out of that, so that's fine. It's good. Good.
Next stage.
I'm gonna get a PB there.
You got 2 PBs today already.
What was the other one? Top City?
Ultimatum.
Oh yeah, Ultimatum. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking Top City during practice.
Top City because you got that before.
Yeah, in the past, yeah.
Relay full song. Short time. Series zone difficulty zone level 17. Level 24.
I'm definitely going to be taking longer breaks in between songs here at this point.
Probably.
Yeah, as long as I start this by like the 50-30, I should be okay. Oh yeah, amazing song. One of the best in the game.
They will
No doubt.
probably also be pushing for incentives, so we'll have more
Yeah.
interventions.
Yeah, we can let JD speak. JD's a great host. He knows what to do. Like, I know that like producers will probably push him to do stuff, but he's good about balancing everything. JD's very good.
We'll just agree that we'll pinch him when it's good to speak.
Yeah. Nice job, actually. Yeah, Euphorionic D18 full combo. That's not an easy one either. That's a lot of run. Good job. Yeah, this song is legitimately amazing and one of the best in the game. And definitely one of Dylan's best. Hey, I got the ending all perfect. That doesn't happen ever. That's okay.
Fantastic! Next stage.
This is definitely one where I'm playing more for the song and chart. I'm not very good at that one. It's a really, really fun chart, and I have a decent score, but I'm not very consistent with it. Even though I love it, it's one of my weakness skills. And that's okay.
Level 25.
See, this is obvious knowledge now that because there's no Z, it must be one of the worst languages. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do that.
It just came to my mind that Zoro is also Z.
Yep. No Zorro in Vietnam. Yeah, don't do that. Pretty good still. Oh my god! Oh,
Wow!
just barely missed the triple S. One less miss probably would have done it. That's okay. That's good. That is very good. That's okay. I'm okay with that. That's a good score. It's funny to think about how much higher my score is on this than Iolite Sky. It's almost like a full 10K.
Well, Iolite Hole also has a ton of brackets. Just please.
Alright, one more song, and then I think I actually am going to call it a night because I kind of want to eat. Kind of want to eat. So let's do our last one.
Level 25, level 26, over!
Decimals would be fucking impossible. No, I don't use decimals for that shit. Unless you, like, actively give me a decimal system, I'm not going to make one up. And yeah, it definitely is an easy one. That's a good question, Axel. You know what? I would love to play RSS again. He's fun to play with. It's been a while since I've played him. He's very good, and he's very friendly. Really, like everybody, almost everybody I've had matches with are very friendly players. And even though I'm like at a major skill deficit compared to most of them, I can still hold my own on some things. Like I remember playing Zafrada during XX, and he was definitely the better player then, and he still definitely is now. But even when we were doing matches, I still took some stuff off of him, and I was pretty happy. Anyways. Yeah, we're right on time here, so let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Also, don't forget to give a flashing warning, especially for this one. air. When I'm breathing hard, I feel good. When I'm not, I feel bad.
You did it!
It's okay. It's okay. That's all we practice.
PDT is only with one left.
I need to breathe. I need to get air in my system.
Game over!
It's a hard one. Yeah, that's time right there. And then we will do 1948, but that's okay. Yeah, we'll sit for just a second. We'll sit for just a second, Doc. So, I will definitely be doing more practice streams of both making sure I'm good on blindfolded hypercube and selfishness, as well as practicing the back end of this set. I think singles will be fine. Doubles, the only things I'm really worried about now are Iolite, Dignity, and 1948. Well, I also need to practice Pneumono because I'm screwing that up so badly. That's the only single I'm worried about there, just to make it look good. So, as far as details about everything, SGDQ starts this coming Sunday, so 6 days from now. And I believe the opening run is Sonic 2 All Emeralds, if I remember right. So that's a good way to kick it off. There are some really cool showcases and runs this marathon. We have 3 music game showcases. We have Beat Saber, who's going to do that again. We have Pedonic and his partner doing Synchronica. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Which is a very rare game. So, and then I will be doing Pump. And my Pump showcase is Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time on Friday, July 11th, 7 p.m. Central. So, and because my run is right after a checkpoint segment, it should run right on time unless we are really behind. If anything, and we end up ahead, they might put an extra game in the checkpoint as a backup. So don't worry, as long as you are there like right at 7, you shouldn't miss anything if you tune in. So I hope I see y'all then, but we still have 1 more week until I fly out. So we're going to fly out. We're going to be there starting next Tuesday. So I want to try and get practice in while I can, especially since this is a long week of work for me. So I need to get in the practice where I can. So we're going to do another session of this tomorrow and polish up things and work on 1948 finally. But other than that, I think that's really about it. Go check out the schedule if you haven't, because there's, like I said, there's a lot of really cool stuff. I am personally excited to see Doom Dark Ages get shattered by Blood Thunder, because that was added as one of the mystery games. And BT is a very experienced runner of pretty much everything. And he's no stranger to modern Doom games, or Doom in general, really. He's run all of them. He has run every single Doom game. Alright, let me see if I can find y'all a host on Twitch. See who's doing stuff. Well, speaking of BT, he's playing right now. He's doing Indiana Jones practice because that's his other game. So let's go say hi to BT. So like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Go have fun with BT tonight. And I'll see y'all next stream. Thanks for watching, everyone.